Hey guys, X2 here, and welcome back to a new series I'm going to try and do on the channel. Now this series is going to be called Weapons I Want IW to Add to Modern Warfare. Now I'm going to do these in parts so I don't have like 30-minute videos because I know how impatient literally everyone is on YouTube. They don't want to watch a 30-minute video. So I'm going to try and max it to like 15 minutes, I hope. Now, I'm hoping you guys really enjoy this. If you do, let me know down in the comments. If you guys like the video enough, if you guys comment saying you like it, I will do more parts. Just let me know if you want me to do more parts. The first part is going to be 10 assault rifles that I want to be added. We can do more parts about assault rifles, but first I just wanted to do, one part. You will see gameplay in the background from different games, including Modern Warfare, the campaign remaster, excuse me, of Modern Warfare 2, and some Escape from Tarkov. Maybe some Battlefield 3 sprinkled in there. There are weapons that I won't have gameplay of, just pictures, because some of them will be from Battlefield 4, and I don't own it on PC, and I don't want to download 60 gigs on my Xbox. So, let's get into it. The first gun we're going to be talking about is probably my favorite gun of all time. I would more say my favorite bullpup gun of all time, which is the FN F2000. Again, with licensing and stuff, I don't know if they're actually going to, call it the FN 2000, which I'm going to go on a little tangent here before we continue. What doesn't make sense to me is in MW2, every gun in the game is licensed by the actual company who produces said weapon. And then you get to the nowadays ages where Activision has a lot more money and they don't want to advertise, I guess is the real word. They don't want to put in the real license for said gun. There's only a couple guns in today's Modern Warfare that actually has the right name. But back then, Activision didn't have that a lot of money. They still had a lot of money, but not to today's standards. And they licensed almost every gun in their games. This game comes out in the nowadays ages with modern military. They don't want to license weapons. That's besides the point. So the FN 2000, what you're seeing in the background is some FN 2000 gameplay from Modern Warfare 2 campaign. This is, I believe, if I put the right one in, it should be from the No Russian campaign. And it's 5.56, so they don't have to worry about putting in a new caliber. They could probably just put over the same sound from the M4 to it, which I wouldn't like if they did that. I would kind of hope they would go out, get the real sound of the gun shooting, but that's besides the point. So we got another 5.56 entering the competition between the M13 and the M4. So that's pretty cool. I would like to see the FN 2000 added, mainly because it's my favorite gun of all time. I absolutely love it. I don't know why, but I just think it's a neat gun and it looks fucking badass. Next up, we have something for the AK genre. Not genre, but the AK platform. And I'm not sure if they're going to add these as skins, conversions, blueprints. I don't know what they're going to do. But I would like to see them add the AK-74N and the AK-74M. They're basically the same gun. But I would just add the AK-74M into the game. It looks way better than the AK-47 that we have in the game right now. And I see videos up on YouTube of people saying you can make the AK-74N, which is very wrong. The only 74 you can make is the AK-S74U. It's the only AK-74 you can make in Modern Warfare at this time, which I think is kind of annoying. What you're seeing is some gunsmithing in the Escape from Tarkov. What you see is what is on screen. I struggle with that one. I don't even know. But I would really love to see the AK-74N and M, or just the M, or just the N, whatever they decide to add. I don't know if they should add it as a blueprint. I don't know if they should add it as a completely new gun. But it does use the 5x45 rounds. The 545, excuse me, by 39. They do have that ammo conversion in the game, but you still can't make it into the N and M, mainly because the muzzle brake's different. The AK-74N, as you can see, is pretty long. It's not pretty long, but it's longer than the AK-47 we have in game right now and in real life. So I'm really hoping to add that. Again, I'm not going to try and go into the history and all that through the weapons. I just want to have a quick video of weapons I want to see added into the game. Next up, we have the IMI Gaili. Everyone knows what the Gaili is. It's in Black Ops 1. And is it in any other game? I think it's only in... No, because it's in Black Ops 1. I think it's in Black Ops 2, and it's in Black Ops 3 and 4. So it's in every Black Ops game, basically. We all know what the Gaili is. It's a really nice gun. I'm pretty sure it uses 5.56. Pretty sure. I didn't really pay attention, which I should have. But the Gaili, it's a nice gun. I believe it's Australian, so it's their version of the AK, because it has it looks kind of like an AK if you think about it. Next up, we have probably every tryhard's wet dream is they want this gun added to Modern Warfare, which is the ICR, not the ICR, excuse me, ACR or Masada or whatever you want to call it, made by Bushmaster or Remington. Either way, it's been in every Modern Warfare besides this one. It's in Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. It's not in COD 4, unfortunately, but it's a pretty good gun. I do like it. You are seeing some Modern Warfare 2 campaign remastered gameplay. The one thing I do want to mention, if you look when my character reloads, he's not putting the mag all the way in. You can see that there's only like 2 inches that he inserts into the mag well of the ACR, because you can see where the rectangular square is when it connects inside the mag well. So that's a little bugged. I guess they didn't see that when they were developing the game. So if you notice when you play the campaign remastered and when you're reloading, you can see that the mag actually doesn't even go inside the weapon. It kind of just floats right underneath the mag well. Kind of annoying in my point, but whatever. Next up, we have another AK variant. Again, they can add this as a conversion. They can add this as a blueprint. I'm not entirely sure. I would like to see it as its own weapon, because technically it is its own weapon, just like the AK-74N and M. It's the AK-12. Now, I am seeing, again, in videos, people are saying you can convert and make an AK-12 in the game, and in the campaign at the beginning, you can see that some of the AKs say AK-12. That's not at all what an AK-12 looks like. I'll have an image on screen here. Again, no gameplay because I don't own Battlefield 4 on PC, and again, I don't want to re-download it on Xbox. But here's a picture of the AK-12. Again, looks nothing like people are saying they're making it in the conversions for Modern Warfare. So this is what it looks like. It uses, again, the 5.45. But the AK-12, basically, it's just it's kind of like a more tactical version of the AK-74N. Uses the same ammunition. It's been in a Call of Duty before, 2 of them actually. It's been in Advanced Warfare, and it's also been in COD Ghosts. So they have that to work with. They have Ghosts to work with because it's an IW game, and all they gotta do is just kind of port it over, but just make it look better, like in today's standards for graphics. AK-12 is a really nice gun. I think they could do something pretty good with it. So here we have a Russian gun, which is called the ADS Amphibious Rifle. To me, it looks like a assault rifle version of the Groza. If you guys don't know what the Groza is, it's like a SMG that the Russians developed. It's in Battlefield 4. There's 2 of them. I don't remember the specific names, but one's an integral suppressed one, and one's a regular one. So this kind of looks like a rifle version. I don't think we have that many Russian guns in the game at the moment. I think we only have a couple. So I think this would be a nice addition to the... Well, on top of already 3 Russian guns I've named so far. But it looks like a pretty cool rifle. I have an image on screen of it, no gameplay, because this has never been in a single game. If I can find Groza gameplay from Battlefield, I'll put it up there, because it kind of looks like a Groza again. Just a long rifled version of the Groza, which is, I believe, an SMG. I also believe it is the 5x45. The 5.45, I don't know why I say that. The 5.45 rounds. Next up, we have another Russian gun. Figures is the AN-94. All of you know what the AN-94 is. It's been in Battlefield. I don't think it's ever been in a COD game. That's lie. It's been it was in Black Ops 2. but I think it uses 545, or it could use 7.62 by 39. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to correct myself in here, but it's a really nice assault rifle. It's a futurized, quote unquote, version of the AK. I think Kanashnikov, if I'm saying that correctly, design of the AK, and it kind of didn't work. I don't think it ever went into service. I think he made a couple prototypes, and that's about it. The cool feature about the AN-94 is when it's firing, the muzzle brake actually blows back while the gun is shooting. So when the bolt's, going back and forth, same as the barrel, the muzzle brake going back and forth. It's a pretty cool gun. Also, the magazine is sideways. I've seen a couple people back in the day when Black Ops 2 came out, they go, why is this gun have no magazine? And then when you reload it, there's a magazine. That's because the AN-94's magazine was on I want to say a 40-degree angle. I'm probably very wrong because I'm not good at angles, not going to lie. But it was basically on an angle, so I guess it's easier to lay down with and be more covert with it. That's probably not the real reason, but there's probably a logistical reason why the magazine is sideways. But next up, you're seeing some Escape from Tarkov gameplay of these two weapons. We got the AS-Val and the VSS. Now, the VSS is a sniper rifle version of the AS-Val, and it's a 9x39mm round. So they'll have to add a new caliber to the game, which should be that hard. The AS-Val is it's technically an assault rifle, and it's kind of Russia's like covert suppressed weapon they use. I think the Spetsnaz uses it and stuff, and their special forces uses it. They're pretty cool guns, and in my opinion, in Tarkov, they're pretty broken. But the VSS is they're both integral suppressed weapons, and the VSS is mainly a sniper rifle version of the AS-Val. I think they could really add these. It'd be pretty cool to add them to the game. Again, I'm not going through the history of the weapon and such. Then we have the ARX-160. Next, we have the ARX-160. It's been in Advanced Warfare, and it's also in Ghost, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's in Ghost. It also, I'm pretty sure it was also in Infinite Warfare as well. Excuse me. Again, another 5.56 weapon. This kind of looks like a futuristic M4, but I don't know if the service uses this. I believe it's a Italian gun because it's made by Beretta. I think it's Beretta's first take on an assault rifle or something. I think it looks like a cool assault rifle. It's also in Battlefield 4 too. I don't have any gameplay of it, but I'll have pictures on screen of the ARX-160. Next is I know my brother can hear me right now. This is his favorite assault rifle, but we need the G3A3 in the game. I believe it's 7.62 by 39. Again, I'll correct myself in the annotations. I will have some Battlefield 3 gameplay in the background of me using it. It's a really cool weapon. It is German, so there you go. People who don't have German guns in Modern Warfare can have the G3A3. So the lead weapon in art design and the people who implement the weapons into Modern Warfare, if you watch this video, please add the G3A3. In fact, please add every other gun in the game. In this video, please add them. That'd be really cool. The G3A3 is a really cool gun. You could use it as a sniper. You can use it as an assault rifle. I believe they even have SMG versions of the G3A3. Correct me if I'm wrong again. But the G3A3 is a monster. It's definitely a really cool gun. So I really hope they add it. And that's been 10 weapons. But before we close it off, I do have some conversion mentions that I want to mention in the video. Now, I did tweet Taylor Kurosaki, one of the developers of Modern Warfare, and I asked him, I'll try and get it on screen, but I asked him if we're going to get a 5.56 conversion for the SCAH to turn it into the SCAH-L. He didn't respond, but he did like the tweet, so therefore I'm just going to go ahead and say that we're getting it. We don't know when. So I'm really hoping they add the conversion for the SCAH to turn it into the SCAH-L. I'm pretty sure a lot of other people are going to be asking the same thing. I hope they add it because I think that would be really cool. And that just gives more 5.56 an advantage, I guess you can say it. Another conversion is 50 Beowulf. Now, 50 Beowulf is basically I believe it's the same round that the Desert Eagle uses, probably a little bit bigger because it's a rifle caliber. But the 50 Beowulf is a conversion for the M4, where you're basically using dumbed down 50 cal versions for an assault rifle. I'll try to get pictures on screen, and I might find a video. I'm not sure because I don't feel like using other people's content in a video. But I think it would be a really cool choice for a conversion for the M4, because or you could put it on the M13, which would be really fucking cool. But I can see how broken it can be, because it is a 50. It's a 50 cal round technically, but it's just shortened down. Jesus, that was hard to say. But yeah, a lot of damage. It could probably outperform the Blackout rounds and the 4.58 SOCOM rounds, and I think it'd be a great addition for the conversion. Another M4 conversion, or you can do it for the M13 as well. Hey guys, so quick little intervene here. So I was, going on Google, getting the images and all that, all the information and stuff for the guns we were talking about in today's video. And I came across H&K. If you don't know what H&K is they're a reputable gun company, and they're a German company or Austrian company, whatever it is. It's one of the two. I'm sorry, don't get triggered. Heckler and Koch, or Heckler and Koch, or whatever you want to pronounce it. For those of you who are wondering what the Kilo 141 was based off of, I have found it. I just stumbled upon it looking for information and stuff for the current guns we were talking about, and I found it. It's based off of the H&K 433. This gun looks really sick. I didn't realize how cool the Kilo looks because I thought it was a fake gun, just like the M91 is, the LMG, which we'll talk about LMGs if you guys want me to do more parts to this. But I do apologize for interfering and making this longer, but I just wanted to show you guys that the Kilo 141 is based off of H&K's 433, which is a real firearm. So here all this time, I thought the Kilo was just fake, and they designed it off of a weird-looking M4, but it turns out the Kilo technically is real. All it is the H&K 433. I'm having pictures on screen, but there you go if you were wondering. Is we can have a 7.62 by 39 conversion for the M4. Now there are actual M4s out in real life that use 7.62 by 39. I'll have some pictures. It's basically an M4, but the lower receiver's modified to take basically AK-47 mags. The gun looks pretty cool, and I think it'd be a really cool addition for the M4 to do that. Also, one more conversion I'm going to talk about before the end of the video here is we could add 9mm versions for the AK 47, 74, and such. So we could add, so that way it's kind of like a Saiga 9 or PP19 Vityaz, which would be really fucking cool. I'll have this was going to go in the SMG category, but since it will most likely be a conversion, I'm just going to put it here. Here it is on screen. But yeah, I think that would be really cool, and it fits more into the SMG category because it looks more like an SMG instead of just making the AK-47 in the game take 9mm rounds. So I'll say this in both the SMG video if you guys want me to do it, if you like this enough. And yeah, a 9mm for the AK category, but more like put it in the SMG category instead of just slapping 9mm rounds on an AK-47. Yeah. So that is it. If you guys liked it, I do apologize for the unprofessionalness. I am a small channel, so it doesn't really matter. And again, I don't script my videos because I don't really care, I guess. But camping in the corner. Yeah, if you liked it, please let me know down in the comments if you want me to do more parts. If you cringe too much at me, just in general in this video, then I will try and script the next part. But again, I'm going to say it again, if you guys like this type of video and you want me to do more assault rifle, more SMG, sniper rifles, marksman rifles, so-and-so, please let me know, because I'm kind of planning on doing it. But I just want to see what if the community gets a hold of this video when I share it on Twitter and tag the developers and stuff. Please let me know, because it would truly let me know that you guys like the video. But yeah, if the devs happen to see this video and watch at least half of it, I would hope that you take all these ideas in consideration And if I were to pick one weapon that I would want you to add from this list, is the FNF2000, mainly because it's my favorite weapon and favorite bullpup weapon of all time. So, yeah. Without further ado, like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Adios.
Don't know. It's fucking confusing. These guys are